Hey everyone, this is Peter 24/7 from Project Ghost with another WarDragons diary. So, second day of PvP, the actual PvP battle phase has started. Just going to quickly build troops here before we get started. The Guardian, we have opened up one of the Guardians. I'm not sure, I just finished work, so I'm just logging on now and trying to catch up with everything. So we're going to fly Guardian together. I wanted to make sure that we gave everybody a reminder of a few things. So let's see here. Okay. So here we go. Let's see how we're doing there. I'll leave these bases for people who struggle on player bases, but I'm going to buy energy. Okay, so I'm going to start doing some of the Guardian. I want to stress, I did talk about it yesterday, but I would like to stress and remind everybody that in order for the raid button to work, apparently we need to make sure you're getting 100% on these bases. So typically when I fly these, I'll get to 70% and then quit, just because it's faster and I hated doing them. But I don't want to be doing these any more than I have to. Where's my kin? Where's my kin? Who's that guy? Hexed. He looks different. I guess I'll fly with Ember. Usually my kin is here, but my kin is gone. She vanished. That's very strange. I'll have to look at that after. But anyways, they did say that we have to get to 100%. This is nothing new. Any raid option that we've had in the past, you had to get 100% on the base before in order for it to actually register. So I'm not going to take any chances, and I'm going to get to 100% on all of these. I don't have my faithful kin. I know why kin isn't here, because I've got him on a perch. So I'm leveling up one of my baby riders, and I used to have Ember on the perch, but apparently now I have kin. That's okay. We got through it. Anyways, so once again, they did say you can use, it can be 2 flames, it can be 3 flames, but it has to be 100%. So just make sure, even if it takes you 3 dragons to do so, that you get to 100%. So get to the end, finish it, come to this screen. Now next time these Guardian come up, I should be able to use the raid button to finish it. So I'm hoping that's the case, because I really hate doing all of these. Usually we'll open up anywhere between 25 to 30 of these, and it just gets very annoying at some point. But if the raid button actually works, even if it's I have to finish every island at least once, it's still worth it to me. So I'm going to fly to 100% and see if this works. Hopefully all the Guardian, but I'm assuming each island. So this is the Wind Island, so the next time I open up the Wind Island, all of these Guardian, I should be able to use the raid function. So just going through, when this event first came out, I thought the idea was good. They've had many in the past, but it did get to a point where it was just getting ridiculous. And the bases aren't even fun, they're all the same. And having to fly the same 1 dragon on these bases non-stop, if it was something like the Assault or something like that, hey, the prizes are worth it. This it is free PvP points, so I guess I can't complain, but it does get boring and tedious after a while. So I am glad that they implemented that. Once again, I'm getting to 100%. I'm not going to save it and pay for it later. I want to make sure I am consistently getting to 100%. So, blue. We'll get through a few of these, and then I'll let you all go and I'll finish. This PvP week, I am actually quite busy in conversations with a lot of people about a lot of different things. I did touch on it a bit yesterday, how Dominus has decided to become independent. They did say that they're going to work TA against TA, which is really good because over the last 7 months, since about Christmas, we've been getting pounded by 20-30 teams. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be one-on-one. At least they're doing that. I think that's a good direction that they're doing. We will try to follow suit to the best of our capability, but I don't really know how this is going to work out. So excited to see what happens on Monday. I did receive a message from a player, and that player was asking me, "Hey Peter, why do you never have resources?" So I thought that people who do these channels, people part of the creators faction, they got all these extra perks, dragons and stuffs to practice. Yes, I do believe that they do, but I am actually not part of the players, the creators faction, so I don't get the perks. I just do these as I find that free-to-play players or people who spend minimal amounts, they could probably benefit from stuff like this. And I find that a lot of the other ones are a little, some are really good, but I find that they are a little superficial and a little boosted up. So the reason I don't have many resources is because I do my best to place well in events or max out the events or do what I can, but like the rest of a lot of the player base, I am a more or less free-to-play player, so my resources are kind of skimpy most of the time. Ormar. I like using Ormar for this because he's faster than Amarok. Amarok was my favorite dragon back when he was an endgame dragon. Green tier. So we'll fly to gold and then I'll let you all go. And I'll get back to my thing. I did fly Jalkan a lot yesterday. I started practicing with him. I still do need a little bit of practice. I can get through the 100 billion bases undefended, but I need a little more practice to get through it double or triple defended. So I will be continuing to practice over the PvP and using that dragon as much as possible. When Atlas comes out, if I'm not confident with Jalkan yet, I will be resorting to using Zul and using Jalkan as a backup dragon, though I do believe he is the better of the two mythics. All reviews and stuff that I've seen, against the defended base, Jalkan is the stronger dragon, as you have the ability to avoid a lot more than Kin does. Now, Kin, the fourth of its series, I'm not saying that it's a bad dragon. It is a far easier dragon, but at least in my league, where I'm flying against these top bases, maxed bases, it's nostalgic dragon. it is a little more difficult to get through when it's defended. So I did get Jowl because once again, because I don't spend, I usually only end up getting one mythic. So I did get the mythic. I am saving up the rest of my resources for the draconic chests. So I need 90,000 sigils before the end of the season. There will be a 20% boost in week 9 when the Festive Dragon does come out. So I should have the 19,000 sigils I need to max that line before that time, and then everything else is going to go towards the draconic chests. So this is something I've been talking about. I talked about it last season, and I talked about it since the beginning of this season. It's all about planning out. Yes, you want the mythic as soon as possible. Yes, everyone else around you is getting it. But if you want to do it as cost efficiently as possible, you want to make sure that you're budgeting yourself. So I budget myself. There's a lot of stuff that's tempting that I really want to get, but that's not to say that I'm going to get it. Now I'm guessing that the next fortification, they'll probably have the trading post or something come out. There may be a few things that I get there, but for the most part, I want to be using all of my sigils unless it is something I cannot pass up. I want to be using and throwing everything at the draconic chest because that's what's going to get me the resources I need for next season. So at this point, whether you have the mythic or not, it is something that I would recommend. It is the last line that's going to be coming out, other than the exotic runes that will probably come out as well. So I would start saving up for that. Once again, the total that you are going to need is 90,000 sigils, start to finish, and that will get you 600 draconic chests, which will give you a good head start to the season. You'll probably get the inner fires you'll need to max out or get at least the last team prize on every single PvP. It'll give you a shit ton of eggs, it'll give you a shit ton of timers, it'll give you a lot of everything, and it's very useful. So I know on my wife's account, I'm getting her to do that, and she's saving up. She has about 30,000 sigils right now. She's not going to get a mythic, but she will be getting the probably a large portion of the draconic chests. So anyways, if you have any topics or questions you'd like me to bring up in a future vlog, please post it in the comments and I'll be sure to bring it up. I would like to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will talk to you all later. Bye for now, and enjoy the rest of the PvP.